let us now continue the championship portion of the game, as I've now returned to it, and this time we are going to do the National Forest Knockout. So we get no rewards if we win this event, and it's basically the same as the knockout race we did before, and we've got a choice between 3 cars. We can either choose the Lotus Elise, which I've already used twice, the Opel Speedster, which I've also used twice, or Vauxhall VX220 against 3 other drivers in a race knockout through National Forest. Each race is just 1 lap, with the last placed car in each race knocked out of the event. Finishing first unlocks events 11 and 12. Finishing second gets you nothing. So it's basically winner takes all, nothing for second or third, basically. I do understand how it works. As for the colour, sure, why not, this'll work. I'm gonna drive the Vauxhall VX220, because that is a car I've not driven yet. And also because I figured this car deserves some on-air time. And not just because it's a Vauxhall. So, same objective as before. Here is your starting grid. We've got 1 Lotus Elise, 1 Opel Speedster, and another VX220. As Wayne, Mika, and Ashley are our competition. And it looks like it's going to be a championship event as well, the way I see it. So let's see how we go. And no one seems to be taking any shortcuts at this stage. They more or less seem to be honking their horns for whatever reason. Excuse you. And moving up into first position now. As we are now back at National Forest and top speed of 136 down the stretch. Also making sure that I don't lose control of my car on the corner exit. Heading through the tunnel and back into the trees. Could take the jump if I really wanted to, but not really bothered. And it looks like each of these are going to be 1 lap races. And in all honesty, I'm okay with that. I mean, if it means I'm going to get more NFS points at the end of the day, then that's all I really care about. Especially since I know there's a lot more cars we need to unlock from here until the end of the game, and heading through the smoke. Smoke itself can be a little blindsiding if you're not in the right places. And on the stretch now, hitting a new top speed of 138. I should have taken the bottom road, but sadly didn't. Although it doesn't matter because everyone followed me. Anyways, we are doing good. I'm also trying to see if I can break the 140 mark. Doesn't look like it. Oh well, it's fine. As long as I'm leading at the end of the day, then I don't really care, as long as I win the series overall.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition!
Yeah, what he said.
You've unlocked the BMW Z8.
I kind of knew that was going to happen at some point. So we've now got the BMW Z8, minor glitch there, and we've now got 13 of the 49 cars in this game. So, I win race 1 ahead of Wayne and Mika. Ashley was the one who got eliminated in the other VX220, and I've now got over 100,000 NFS points, which does give me the BMW Z8. And no new lap records or course records. Let's now move on to our next race. Yes. Sure, why not? Might as well save the game whilst I'm here also, in case if anything happens. But yeah. So, one race down and still 2 to go. And basically, same task as before, except for saying this time we're only against 3 cars. And this, by the way, is a knockout championship. So for every race you finish last in, you're basically eliminated. Ashley is out of the competition, so it's just myself, Wayne and Mika. And then the third race will basically be a head-to-head. Let's see how we go. And it is go for race 2, as I start on pole, as a result of me winning the previous race, and already throwing up some water in the process, probably because we're in a rainforest or something, which might explain a lot. And it's another 1 lap dash around the National Forest circuit, and I'm pretty sure this is basically going to be the same as the previous race, except for saying that I more or less need to stay out of last, which is basically what my primary objective is. I mean, I still want to win, but obviously I want to win to the point of where I know I deserve it. And getting some air there, and not really improving on my top speed, but that's okay because I do hold the lead, and as long as I don't make too many mistakes, then this will pretty much be a done deal. I've also established you cannot hit anything once you cross through the smoke. There's nothing in your way. It's basically all clear from there. And a top speed of 138 miles an hour. And this time someone does take the lower road. But it's okay because I still hold the lead. And under the bridge we go, and into what I think is the final tunnel. And downshifting in case if I do get any slides, although I don't think that was advisable, but either way, doesn't matter because I am staying ahead.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition.
That was a pretty crazy finish, not gonna lie. But anyways, there we go. So it's just between myself and Wayne. Mika was eliminated in the Opel Speedster. Anyway. And I improved on my previous best lap time by virtually a second. Interesting. Anyway. Let's get a replay whilst we're here. Just because I figure this may be required. I also really like how with this game they included the Vauxhall version of the car as well as the Opel version. I think that's actually a pretty neat little feature that EA included when they were developing this game, knowing that they did include a Vauxhall as well as an Opel. That's definitely worth a tick in my book. In other words, I'll definitely give them points for it. Go at this a little bit longer. Okay, that should do it. Anyway. Final race. Don't need to save the game this time around because, well, there's only one race left. And as long as I can manage to win the last race, then we've basically got it. So it's just a head-to-head between myself and Wayne. Vauxhall versus Lotus. Who will win the war? Hopefully me. Also, it is pretty cool to know that you can, in essence, restart knockout championships in this game. I think that is something which all the other Need for Speed games before this one didn't have, because you were not able to restart those, but with this, however, I think it's pretty reasonable to say that you can actually restart knockout races if you lose them, or if you've been eliminated from them. You know, you don't have to start from the beginning if you've already made some progress in a knockout championship just to be successful. You simply just need to restart in order to improve your position. And a top speed of 137 down the stretch, and downshifting as I'm going pretty deep into the corner, and a little loose there on the exit, but it's okay because we are running good. And as long as I can continue doing what I have been doing, this will pretty much be a clean sweep. And still not able to improve on my top speed, but that's okay, because all I need to worry about here is winning. And I think that's precisely what I'm going to wind up doing. Still haven't hit the 140 mark, but that's okay, because I have a sizable advantage out in front. And off the throttle, and there we go. Victory.
You won the knockout!
Yeah, what he said.
Nice going. You have just won the National Forest Knockout.
Yes, I've also unlocked a new car. Excellent job. You finished in first place. And I won by 2.1 seconds in the end over Wayne, with an average speed of 121 miles an hour and a top speed of 139, compared to Wayne's 121. That explains why I was so much faster than him on the... That explains why...
You beat the track record!
Oh, okay. That also explains why he was so slow on the stretch. Well, on the straights. Because I was just that much better than him. Anyway. Another event is done, and I'm also going to show you the new car we unlocked as well, whilst I'm here. Because I'm cool though. Because I'm cool that way. So, this is the car we win. Should be on here somewhere. Just let me go back to the unlocked cars for a second. They should be in here somewhere. Okay. And let's have a look. Ah, here it is. Yeah. The BMW Z8. Another car we can now say we've added to our roster. I should also mention this car featured in the James Bond film The World Is Not Enough. So yes, in other words, many people do know the BMW Z8 for basically being a Bond car. Or at least a car Bond drove. FYI. Okay, anyways. So, another event is down, and next time we will be doing, the Jag XKR tournament. Coming in the next episode.